YouTube just put out one of the most powerful video editors the world has seen so far. It's Dream Screen AI. And if you want to learn how to use this Dream Screen AI so you can make cool shorts and you can link them together and do more than 6 seconds at a time, follow the instructions that I'm about to lay out in front of you, because this is going to be crazy. This is going to be a little bit insane. And you're going to learn how to do a lot of editing with this Dream Screen AI on YouTube. So when you want to make your YouTube shorts or even your YouTube long forms with similar characters, you want to actually have a storyline go out in front of you, we're going to show you how to do that now. So when developing our AI, we're going to want to end up using a consistent theme across it if you want to do long form creation and not just do the 6 seconds you're limited to. I already have something on the clipboard, the image you saw earlier, which would make somebody that similar kind of looks like me, doesn't really look like me. It's doing the whole generation right now. Now you see you have a couple different forms over here. Now say I already had this on the clipboard, so I want him to skydive. And we hit the create button. And we got him about to skydive right here. This should be pretty interesting with the 6 seconds it produces. It's loading and loading and loading. You know, life is all about patience, but at least you don't have to generate this scene by scene. I used to do animation myself, and it takes hours to animate 6 seconds. Now look, he's about to hop out. Is he going to hop out? Are you going to hop out, bro? He didn't even hop out. We're going to try it again. And if he doesn't hop out, we're going to pick another one. Or we might have to string it together and do this prompt again. So it looks like he's hopping out and then he hops out. But he didn't hop out that time. And then if he doesn't hop out this time, we're just gonna have to go back and pick out something a little bit better like this one right here. This is going to give us what we're aiming for. And then we're going to end up having a landing scene after this because, you know, nobody's really breaking down how to do this YouTube AI in any type of long form capacity to show people what's going on with what's going on with what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, you might get a little bit confused or whatever. So we're going to use one with him flying. Okay. And now you guys get a little sneak peek of me. But hey, that comes with the territory or whatever. Now I want him to land 5 minutes later. Building evil layer. Ha 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 ha. That's how we do it around here. Creation made easy. So we're gonna have him. Oh, I forgot to put in his image though. 'Cause now they're trying to make a whole different character. And we didn't end up coming up with this prompt for this character for no reason. You gotta always have the same prompt for your character. If you have different characteristics or whatever, we're just gonna put character. Okay, and now he about that land in the evil layer, but we're gonna go for the vintage look because the vintage look gives you the realism, but you have some different types of animation styles to play with right here. But this vintage is gonna have it looking very realistic because he's coming into this evil layer or whatever. It looks like there's somebody that's evil in the background. And if you want to get prompts for images, like say you're already an artist, but you want to bring your art to light, you can take your picture and you can upload it into something like Gemini, Chat GPT, Grok, and you could tell it to come out with the appearances or whatever's going on. You know what I mean? Like, it can easily name traits in a way that I can't name them. We're gonna up this because, you know, all long form content deserves up to 3 minutes or whatever, even though this is something that's not even gonna be uploaded. Well, we might even upload it at a later date. Describe what you would like to create. Okay. Landing. Land on evil complex building roof. And we already have our character ready to be pasted in at any time. And you can go to your clipboard. Sorry, iPhone users that don't have a clipboard. You'll have to just go back and forth to your notes. But like Android users, I don't want to show you guys everything in my man. Let me pause it for a sec. So I'm about to pull up the clipboard now. And as you see, we had different forms of clipboard things that we can do. So we can bring these two characters back and back to back, back to back. This is pretty cool. That seems pretty cool. And now we're going to have this villain. No, we wanted him landing on the roof. He's supposed to be landing, not jumping off. We want him landing. We didn't make him to jump off. He's not a jump off. He's a lander. He's about to put on his landing gear. And a lot of this stuff is Sidious, back to 4. I'm probably going to clip out a lot of this in here. You know what I mean? But yeah, perfect. It seems like he's landing, coming in or whatever. We'll probably have to do another one with him cutting his parachute. And yeah, I'm in a different setting, but different stuff that has to happen. Hero walks in on villain. Hold on. So I don't know how to spell villain, but we got the hero walks in on villain, evil layer. And then we're going to have this character. We're going for hero character. And I might have to do the text to speed again for villain. Bob the villain. And now we hit create and we're going to see what it gives us. And this villain is a little bit more detailed out, but that's where I ended up coming up with this. We're going to try this again. Because none of these came out how we were looking for. I don't know why they're giving them the eye patch. Yeah, baby girl, there are butterflies in the house. Butterflies in the sky. I could fly twice as high.
Man, I forgot to get some block shoes.
Take a look
That's still my
in a book. I'm recording right now. Or this is a long, tedious process, and I'm going to be editing a lot of this out. I don't know why it's not letting us get the video. They said the video can be. So this would be heavy, you guys getting this at the end of the process, because right now I'm 9 minutes just on this editing part. And this is just a clip in the video, if you even hear this much. Okay. So now we got that in there. Hi, you guys can see me again. I want the hero, and I need to just copy hero and villain to start a Dragon Ball Z style fight. I don't know why I always put Dragon Ball Z style for the fight. Okay. Now to create a character, will just be hero character. It's not letting us copy from this. Hold on. So we're gonna put it on vintage again. They try to make them look like Dragon Ball Z characters. I don't want them to look like Dragon Ball Z characters. I want them battling in the way of Dragon Ball Z. They're like Dragon Ball movie. Now let's see what we get from here. Got a million toys over here. And I'll hold over. Movie. We want them fighting like a real live movie. And in the evil layer. See, will they fighting this? Will they fight? We need them to fight.
Yeah, did you hear me about getting your outfit together?
No, I didn't. You see, with this AI creation, a lot of it is tedious, putting in little inputs here, inputs there, inputs here, to really see what's going on with the whole show and everything. Like, it is not everything you would think it would be. but it adds up. And as it adds up, it's always getting better. It's always creating more or whatever. Villain. I keep reversing the A and the I. That's why I can't spell villain. Hero punches villain. If you guys caught that earlier, make sure you at least timestamp when you was telling me that I didn't know how to spell villain right. Hero punches villain. Wow, the villain launches a DBZ style villain. This is not natural. You go from an L to an A. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to juggle some words around. Let's see how this comes out this time. Because it kept trying to tell us, no, you can't do this. You can't do this. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. But we want to try it again because we don't see the villain Bob. And we got our nameless hero, whatever, right here. I don't want him looking like Vegeta. I just wanted a key blast like Dragon Ball. That one's perfect. It's not the best, but hopefully, and moving our guy up into the image or whatever. This video should be alright. This video should be alright. And we'll leave this open ended. I'll probably keep this in my drafts for a while. Whoever comments how we should end off this video, because it's gonna be the last scene we're gonna put together with this before we store it away as a draft. This look pretty cool. Oh, okay. So it look like this called it or whatever. Dolls just drinking water and all that. I want to see how this is coming out now. I want to see how this is coming out now. Or we make it a draft. We got our hero parachuting in. We got our dog drinking water in the background. He's coming in from the airplane all the way down low. But who's that following him? And then he lands on the roof. Oh no. It's a little difficult. It's a lot tedious. And like I'm saying, I did this on less than 20 minutes so far in my edit wise. Sometimes I might actually show you where I'm at on my edit. But we decided the whole all about the fight or whatever. Oh, now what happens now? What happens now? Who do you guys perceive as the hero? Let me know down below. And we're going to start wrapping this video up now because this video is going to be a long editing process. Now that was awesome, wasn't it? That was awesome. I did a lot of editing, so you didn't have to experience the 20 minutes it took me to actually throw all that together. And now you know how to use the Dream Screen AI, the Dream Screen AI from YouTube, because YouTube is doing video generation now. And if you don't know how to generate videos on YouTube, maybe you need to watch this video again so you can learn how to do it. I'll see you guys around next time. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful people, and maybe I'll just disappear.